Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe, and also put the notification bell on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. So firstly, I have my nails back. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I feel like me again. I finally booked a nail appointment after being out of work. Obviously I got my 2 jobs, so I was like, yes, I can start being myself again. So I'm very excited. I did obviously go a little bit longer than I used to, but that's because I've gone so long without them. Very random. You didn't need to know that, but very excited. Also, this is my first video that I'm filming where I've hit 4,000 subscribers, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm so thankful and grateful. Thank you so much to all of you. Like, I love you guys so much. Thank you. If you've only just subscribed, if you've been subscribed for years, thank you. It just means the absolute world to me. My B&M video, I think a couple of people might be a bit confused. That's not my 4K giveaway. That was just a separate giveaway, which, to be honest, I wasn't planning on hitting 4K when I was filming that. It all happened so quickly. So yeah, that's not my 4K giveaway. I do have a 4K giveaway coming. I'm hoping that it's tomorrow's video, because all of next week is going to be full of new Revolution Beauty releases. We're doing Revolution Week. I'm so excited. I've got so many new releases that I need to review for you, so that's all going to be next week's videos. But before I do that, I'm hoping tomorrow's video is going to be my 4K giveaway. Fingers crossed. If it's not, I do apologise. It will be up at some point, but yeah, fingers crossed. So yeah, let's jump into today's video. So after so many requests when I reviewed my Revolution Glow foundation, I did mention in that video, if you guys want to see a foundation battle between this and the Conceal and Hydrate foundation, please let me know down below. And I had so many comments and such lovely feedback on that video. So again, I know I said thank you in my August buys video, but again, thank you so much for your very kind feedback on that video. It literally means so much to me. So yes, I am answering your guys' requests, and I'm filming a foundation battle today. So we are going to be comparing and doing a wear test with the 2 Revolution foundations, the Conceal and Glow and the Conceal and Hydrate. I am very excited to see the differences. I think I kind of have an idea in my head of what these are going to be like with each other, but obviously this video is going to help me see the differences properly. So the Conceal and Glow foundation is an illuminating foundation. It's medium to full coverage, and the Conceal and Hydrate is a radiance foundation with hyaluronic acid, and this is medium full coverage. So, and I must say, this is in F2, this is in F6. No idea why I bought this in F6. I'm not F6. So there will be a bit of a colour difference, but that's fine. We're not here to judge the shade match. We're here to judge the foundations. I'm pretty sure I have a review on this foundation as well, if I remember correctly. So I'll leave both of my separate reviews on these foundations down below if you are interested. But for today, we are testing them up against each other. So the Revolution and Glow foundation retails for £9.99. This retails for £9. For some reason their new foundation is a little bit more expensive. Now if you watch that video, you know I was a huge fan of this foundation. It was a beautiful, like, natural glowy foundation. This one, I'm not gonna lie, is not my favourite by Revolution. I rarely use it, to be honest. I've probably used it only like 3 or 4 times, but this video is for you guys who want to know what the differences are between these foundations. So let's get started. So I've got not 1 ounce of makeup on my face. I've actually just got a moisturiser on. I would put primer on, but I don't want the primer to affect the foundations, so I've just gone in with moisturiser. And we're going to put these foundations on. Let's get into it, because I feel like I've been rambling for very long now. I have like tried to clean my sponge. I think I need to replace this, to be honest, because it's very dirty still. Okay, we'll start off with the Conceal and Glow foundations. The packaging on these foundations are the same. Like, if you remove the lids, they both have the pumps, but obviously the packaging is different colours, so you'll be able to tell kind of which one is which. We're going to start off with the Glow foundation, and I'm just going to take 1 pump for now. So this is the Glow foundation all applied. As you can see, there's just a very subtle but natural, like, radiant glow. I absolutely love this foundation. I've used it a few times now since my review and I'm absolutely loving it. So to properly tell the differences, we'll apply the next foundation. So this is the Conceal and Hydrate. Again, please ignore the colour difference because there is going to be one, because obviously for some reason when I bought this, I obviously thought I was F6, I'm not. This foundation is quite liquidy. The Conceal and Glow is a liquidy foundation. It's not too thick, but it's not too runny. I'd say this foundation is a little bit more runny than the Glow foundation. It doesn't have that same consistency. Like, Alex, when was you ever going to be F6? Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, so these are both the foundations applied, and straight off the bat, you can tell that this side of my face is so much more dewier than this side. So this side of my face, I literally look like I'm sweating, whereas this one is like just that natural radiant glow. So don't get me wrong, this side is definitely more hydrating than this one. So if you've got like a dry skin type, you would definitely prefer this foundation just because it is so much more hydrating. Whereas if you've got like more of a normal to combo skin, you probably would like this foundation a little bit more because it's not too like, I feel like this one feels too heavy and this one is nice and like lightweight, and it just gives you that really subtle glow. Whereas this one, yeah, it's just a little bit more heavy duty, but that's because it's so hydrating. So yeah, this one probably would be much better for dry skin people. Well, better for people with dry skin. This one is definitely more a bit of me because it's not super liquidy, it's not heavy, it's nice and lightweight. Like, I can feel the foundation on this side and not on this side. Like, it's super lightweight. So just straight off me applying both of these foundations, I definitely prefer the Conceal and Glow. As I say, for you, you might prefer different, just depends on your skin type and your preferences. But for me, it's definitely the Conceal and Glow for me. I just love the natural glow, and because I have a combination like oily T-zone, things like this are fine because it's not too dewy in your face, whereas this doesn't go well with my skin type because it is just so dewy and my oils come through so quickly. But obviously we'll see that in the wear test as well. So if the camera's gone to like a different angle, I've just stopped filming and I realised I forgot to talk about the coverage. So in terms of coverage, the Conceal and Hydrate definitely has a really good coverage. It covered my blemishes up really well here, and yeah, it looks really good. This one is probably more of a medium coverage, I'd say, but the Conceal and Hydrate, I would say, it has a better coverage. This is definitely more medium to full, but that's probably why it's a little bit more heavier compared to this one. And also the Conceal and Glow foundation does dry down, this one doesn't. So again, if you've got more of the same skin type as me, definitely you would prefer this one because it does dry down, whereas this one just stays tacky and definitely more dewy. So I thought I'd just let you know that before I obviously put the rest of my makeup on. I am now going to hop off camera. I'm going to go finish my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and we can see what these foundations look like underneath all of my other makeup, and we can also start the wear test part of this video. So be right back. Right, I'm back. So I've put the rest of my makeup on. In terms of the like foundations underneath, my base looks really smooth, and on both sides really, both looks really smooth, really like nice coverage. This one has a tiny bit more coverage than this side, but apart from that, they both look really nice. So now we're going to dive into the wear test portion of this video. So the time that I'm finished filming this is at 11:37 AM. So I will leave this on for as long as I can, and then I will give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. So I will catch up with you guys when I have some info to tell you about these foundations. Right guys, so the time is just gone 1 o'clock. I have just finished filming. I'm about to go shopping with my mum, so I had bright pink eyeshadow on, so I like wiped my eyeshadow off and like put concealer down and powdered. To be honest, foundations don't really affect my eye area, like my eyelids and stuff, so that was why I was able to do that. The foundation will obviously test will be more around my face, but to be honest, so far I'm not really noticing like any differences, to be honest, to when I like kind of first put my makeup on. Obviously I've had my makeup on now for maybe an hour and a half, and nothing really so far. Both my sides are looking really nice and smooth. This side you can see a little bit of the glowiness. This side you can see a little bit of the dewiness underneath. So yeah, those are what both of the foundations look like. And yeah, there's really not that much difference, but I just wanted to fill you in. I'm about to go shopping, so I'm gonna have to wear a mask and everything, so it might disrupt it. I'm not entirely sure, we'll have to see. But yeah, this is what I look like so far. No really difference so far. How many times was I so far? No differences yet. Obviously I will update you throughout the day, and I'll be back when I have another update. Hi everyone, so I'm now back from food shopping. The time, if I just quickly show you, is 15:40, and as you can see, I don't know if you can tell really, but this side of my face is starting to be a bit oily. This side is actually okay, to be fair. It's not shiny. Maybe just like a tiny bit shiny, but nowhere near as shiny as this side. Like all around my nose here, it's nowhere near as bad. But I'm definitely shiny like all the way through here. So only having it on for like, what is that, 4 hours, I'm already starting to be super oily on this side, which is obviously Conceal and Hydrate. But this side, it still feels pretty matte, to be fair. I'm pretty impressed with this side. So yeah, I'll let you know if anything else happens. Hello, so the time is currently 17:24. So this foundation has been on for 6 hours, and this is the current situation. So as you can see, I am super tacky and oily here. Yeah, it feels very tacky. On this side, like, I have got slight oils peeking through, but it is nowhere near as tacky as this side. So considering I have got a combination skin type and this is like a glowy foundation, I am super impressed with how well it's holding up, because usually my face looks like this by the end, like by 6 hours or 4 hours, if it's a more glowy foundation. But I think because this glows down, I think because this dries down, it helps it last longer, and that's what I love about it as well. Like, I'm generally not oily anywhere else, maybe like a tiny bit here, but oh wait, am I oily on my, oh yeah, no, I'm a bit oily on my chin actually, but really not that much. I'm very surprised. I haven't actually done a wear test on this foundation before. I have worn it a couple times, but so far I'm actually very impressed with how well this is lasting. I can't say this is going to last much longer. Probably by the 8 hour mark I'm going to stop it, because obviously my oils are peeking through, but this one is just, yeah, I'm super oily that side. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in the next couple of hours. Hi guys, so the time is now about 20 to 7. So I've had this on now for around 7 to 8 hours, I want to say. And now my face is looking pretty oily, I'd say. Definitely this side of my face is like even my forehead. Look how shiny my forehead is, and my chin. But I'd say this side, you know, doesn't look as bad as this side. This side I feel like is a lot more dewy than what this side is. So just to round up my kind of like thoughts and opinions, I've kind of already just touched base on it, but I will say the Conceal and Glow is much better than the Conceal and Hydrate in my personal opinion. For me, it just has a better formula, especially for my skin type. As I said, it dries down, which helps my skin type out a lot, because this one just sits there and is more dewy. And I definitely feel much more heavier on this side than I do this side. This side I generally feel like I can't feel much on my face, but this side I do feel really heavy. I've got that feeling now where I just like want to take all my makeup off. But yeah, so in my opinion, I prefer the Conceal and Glow. Again, it's down to personal preference whether you need a hydrating foundation, because if you do, then you might like this one more than this, because this one does actually dry down. So again, yeah, it does depend on your skin type, but for me, it's definitely Conceal and Glow for the win. It's definitely a fave, and I've been using it a few times recently and I really, really like it. So yeah, I'm going to recommend the Conceal and Glow one. That's not to say that this one is bad, it's just not right for my skin type. I mean, I know I'm oily on both sides, but this one is just definitely not right for my skin type, and I don't like this one that much. This one is definitely one of my favourites that Revolution do. So yeah, that's pretty much my roundup thoughts on these foundations. Please let me know down below what you think and which foundation you prefer. Have you tried them both? If you have, which one did you like more? I'd love to know down below. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below, let me know which foundation you prefer, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.